Welcome, coin enthusiasts, collectors, and history lovers. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Monticello Jefferson nickel, one of the most iconic and highly sought after coins in the United States. If you're a collector, investor, or simply intrigued by rare coins, you're in for an extraordinary journey through history, rarity, and incredible market values. This video will take you deep into the story behind these coins, their unique features, the factors that make them so rare, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them today. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the Monticello Jefferson nickel isn't just a coin, it's a treasure. Let's get started. First up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel, 5 cents from the year 1948 without a mint mark, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike because of its rarity, beauty, and impressive value in today's market. So sit back, relax, and prepare to discover why this nickel is far more than just small change. It is truly a treasure in the hands of those who were lucky enough to own it. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the beloved Buffalo nickel, and it has remained one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history. The obverse of the coin features a dignified portrait of the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse, we see Jefferson's famous home, Monticello, a neoclassical masterpiece located in Virginia that has become not just an architectural icon but a symbol of the early American spirit. The 1948 Jefferson nickel, struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark, holds a unique position within this historic series. Produced shortly after World War II, it represents the return to standard coinage materials after the wartime silver alloy nickels of 1942 through 1945, which had carried large mint marks to indicate their special composition. What makes the 1948 Jefferson nickel without mint mark so distinctive is its combination of history, condition, and rarity. While millions were struck, only a tiny fraction has survived over 7 decades in excellent, high-grade condition. Collectors know that most coins from everyday circulation show heavy wear and scratches, but an excellent condition example stands out like a polished gem. The strong strikes, clean fields, and crisp detail in Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's columns make this coin breathtaking to behold. It is in these top conditions that the coin transforms from ordinary pocket change into a prize that collectors and investors eagerly seek. The rarity of the 1948 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in excellent condition is what drives its collector demand sky high. Unlike modern coins that are hoarded and preserved from the start, nickels from the late 1940s were spent freely in the booming post-war American economy. Very few people thought to set them aside as future collectibles, and even fewer could have predicted the intense demand that would arise decades later. Today, when one of these coins appears at auction in excellent condition, it draws enthusiastic bids from serious collectors who understand just how scarce such examples are. The combination of age, condition, and historical importance has elevated this coin to a class of its own in the Jefferson nickel series. Now let us focus on the current market value, which is one of the most thrilling aspects of this discussion. In today's action-packed collector market, the 1948 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in excellent condition commands impressive prices in dollars. While worn examples may still be found in old collections, those preserved in superb states are where the true value lies. Collectors in 2025 are paying premium amounts, often ranging from solid $380,000 for certified excellent condition pieces, and in some cases, $1 million for top-graded examples with extraordinary eye appeal. Auction houses, online marketplaces, and private collectors all contribute to the soaring demand, and prices have been steadily climbing as more people recognize the long-term potential of rare Jefferson nickels. The market for this coin has never been stronger, and it is considered a secure and valuable asset by those who deal in rare U.S. coinage. Another element that boosts the prestige of this coin is its silver-toned appearance when preserved well. Even though the 1948 Jefferson nickel was not made from the wartime silver alloy, the beautiful natural toning and luster on an excellent condition piece often give it a silver-like brilliance that collectors find irresistible. The shine, the details, and the overall presentation make it appear like a piece of fine jewelry rather than a simple 5-cent coin. This is why in collector circles it is often spoken of with the same admiration reserved for silver rarities, because its aesthetic and rarity combine to create a masterpiece for collectors who are interested in acquiring a 1948 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in excellent condition. There are some important tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins that show sharp detail in Jefferson's hair and Monticello's steps. A strong strike is the hallmark of a truly valuable specimen. Second, consider professional grading and certification, as this not only authenticates the coin but also protects its condition and establishes its true market value. Third, be prepared to act quickly when such a coin appears on the market, because demand is high and supply is limited. Many collectors regret passing on an opportunity when prices were lower, only to find that the coin has doubled in value within a short time. Finally, store and display your coin properly, as preservation is key to maintaining both its beauty and its value for years to come. The conclusion we can draw is clear. The 1948 Monticello Jefferson nickel without mint mark in excellent condition is not only a coin, it is a piece of American history, a collector's dream, and a valuable investment in today's thriving rare coin market. Its blend of historical background, unique features, and market demand makes it one of the standout coins in the Jefferson series. If you are a collector looking to strengthen your collection or an investor searching for a tangible asset with lasting appeal, this coin delivers on every front. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5 cents from 1963 with the Denver mint mark, preserved in outstanding condition and considered by many as a rare silver-like treasure with a remarkable standing in today's action market. This coin is not only a beautiful piece of history but also a strong collectible that continues to gain momentum among investors and collectors alike. To begin with, let us first step back into history and understand the background of the Jefferson nickel. First introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel replaced the Buffalo nickel and quickly became a symbol of American coinage. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse features a dignified portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse highlights his famous Virginia home, Monticello, a neoclassical architectural masterpiece that symbolizes Jefferson's vision for the young nation. By 1963, the Jefferson nickel had already established itself as an enduring part of everyday circulation, yet certain mint marks and conditions set specific coins apart from the millions produced. The Denver Mint in 1963 was responsible for striking a large quantity of nickels, but what makes the 1963 D Monticello nickel extraordinary is not just its minting but its survival in outstanding condition, giving it rarity and desirability far beyond ordinary circulation pieces. Now, let us take a closer look at the unique features of this particular coin. The 1963 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark carries a bright, silver-like luster that collectors admire. While it is technically a nickel alloy of copper and nickel, outstanding specimens possess an appearance and eye appeal that rivals that of silver coins, making them stand out in a collection. The sharp details of Jefferson's portrait, the crisp lettering, the strong definition of Monticello, and the mint mark clearly positioned on the reverse side all contribute to its exceptional presentation. Coins in high grades showcase mirror-like surfaces, full steps on Monticello's columns, and an almost uncirculated brilliance, features that separate a rare gem from an average circulated coin. In outstanding condition, every detail of this coin feels alive, reminding us that numismatics is not just about currency but about artistry, history, and timeless value. Rarity plays a central role in determining the demand for any coin, and the 1963 D Monticello Jefferson nickel in outstanding condition is a shining example. While millions were minted, the vast majority entered everyday circulation, losing their detail, shine, and integrity through years of handling. To find one today in pristine, outstanding condition is exceptionally difficult, and that rarity drives collector interest to new heights. Collectors and investors recognize that outstanding examples of the 1963 D nickel are not just common finds, they are treasures that hold historical significance and immense market value. The rarity is further magnified by the fact that coins from this era are over 6 decades old, making survival in such perfect condition even more remarkable. With the increasing popularity of Jefferson nickels in the numismatic community, the 1963 D has secured a permanent place among the most desirable mid-20th century nickels. The condition of the coin is what transforms it from being simply collectible into being a highly valuable investment. Outstanding condition means minimal wear, brilliant surfaces, and sharp strikes, all of which elevate its standing in the eyes of professional graders and serious collectors. Coins that display full steps on Monticello, for instance, can command premium values that astonish new collectors entering the market. In a world where condition is king, the 1963 D nickel proves that outstanding preservation equals outstanding demand. This brings us to one of the most exciting parts of our discussion: the current market value in today's action-driven coin marketplace. In 2025, collectors and investors are actively seeking high-grade examples of this coin, and its market value has been climbing. Outstanding condition 1963 D Jefferson nickels can fetch impressive amounts, with prices ranging into the $250,000 and in some cases even crossing into the $750,000 when certified by top grading services. Auction records show that serious buyers are ready to pay premium prices for coins that combine rarity, beauty, and history. The silver-like appearance of the 1963 D in brilliant condition further boosts its appeal, making it one of the most attractive nickels in circulation history. Unlike ordinary coins, which may only be worth face value, this outstanding specimen has transformed into a highly desirable asset, and its strong performance in the market reflects the confidence of collectors and investors alike. For collectors, the 1963 D Monticello nickel offers more than just value, it represents an opportunity. Investing in coins like this not only builds a collection but also secures a piece of history with the potential for long-term growth. Tips for collectors include focusing on quality over quantity, prioritizing coins in outstanding condition, and seeking out professionally graded examples with strong eye appeal. Keeping coins in protective holders, avoiding unnecessary handling, and understanding the grading system are also key to preserving value. As collector demand continues to grow, outstanding coins like the 1963D will remain in the spotlight, ensuring that your investment today can be a legacy for tomorrow. In conclusion, the 1963 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the Denver Mint mark in outstanding condition is more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a rare and valuable treasure that represents history, artistry, and financial opportunity. Its unique features, exceptional rarity, and outstanding condition make it one of the most desirable Jefferson nickels on the market today. With high demand, impressive auction records, and growing collector interest, this coin is positioned as a star in the numismatic world. For anyone passionate about coins, this is not just a collectible, it is a shining example of how history and value come together in the palm of your hand. Next up, the 1980 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark, a coin that has become a true gem in the eyes of serious collectors, especially when it appears in uncirculated silver-like condition. This coin is not just an ordinary 5-cent piece, it is a piece of art, a historical relic, and a symbol of high value in today's market where collector demand continues to grow stronger every single year. Let us begin with the background in history. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag, who won the design competition to honor the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. On the obverse side of the coin, we see a dignified portrait of Jefferson himself, facing left with the words, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date of issue. On the reverse, the magnificent Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, proudly stands as a representation of his legacy and vision. By the time we reach 1980, the Jefferson nickel had already been in production for over 4 decades, yet every new mintage carried a story of its own. The Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark, played a crucial role in striking millions of these coins, but only a very small portion survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. The unique features of the 1980 Jefferson nickel are what make it so captivating. While the coin was originally struck in the typical copper-nickel composition, certain rare silvertone or high-luster specimens have surfaced over the years, appearing almost as if they were minted in silver. These uncirculated pieces shine with brilliance, and when preserved correctly, their surfaces remain flawless, making them stand out from the millions of circulated nickels that passed from hand to hand in daily commerce. Collectors today look for strong strikes, sharp details on Jefferson's portrait, and crisp architectural lines on the Monticello building, all of which are hallmarks of a true gem coin from this year. The presence of the D Mint mark on the reverse adds even more collector charm, as it ties the coin to the Denver Mint's production legacy. Now let's focus on rarity and condition. What makes the 1980 Jefferson nickel with a D Mint mark in uncirculated condition so highly desirable is the simple fact that most coins from that era were heavily used and show significant wear. Very few were put aside and preserved in untouched condition. When you encounter one of these coins with perfect mint luster, no scratches, no handling marks, and a bright silver-like appearance, you are holding a true rarity. Collectors know that uncirculated condition is the key that transforms a coin from common to extraordinary. Every grade upward, whether mint state 63, 65, or even higher, dramatically increases demand and value, because perfection is scarce and perfection is what serious investors want in today's active coin market. This coin is commanding impressive values. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices, and the demand is stronger than ever before. Uncirculated examples of the 1980 Jefferson nickel are not only gaining attention in American numismatic circles but also among international buyers who admire U.S. coinage. Depending on the grade, values can reach significant heights, often climbing far beyond the expectations of casual collectors. Auction houses, private sales, and online marketplaces have all reported strong activity for these nickels, with uncirculated silvertone specimens fetching $350,000 or more, especially when certified by reputable grading services. In fact, many numismatists view this coin as a hidden treasure within the Jefferson nickel series, a piece that is quickly moving from overlooked to highly sought after for collectors looking to invest or expand their collections. There are several important tips to keep in mind. First, always ensure you are buying coins that have been properly authenticated and, if possible, certified by leading grading companies. This guarantees not only authenticity but also the accuracy of condition and value. Second, storage and preservation are absolutely essential. Keep your uncirculated 1980D nickel in protective holders, away from humidity and harmful environmental factors, to maintain its luster and silver-like brilliance. Third, watch the market closely. because as collector demand continues to grow, so does the potential value of your coin. More and more people are realizing the hidden worth of Jefferson nickels, and those who hold the finest examples are the ones who stand to benefit most from this rising trend. The conclusion is clear: the 1980 Monticello Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark in uncirculated silver condition is not just another 5-cent piece, it is a powerful symbol of rarity, quality, and investment potential. It combines historical importance, unique beauty, and strong demand, making it one of the most desirable coins of its time. For collectors, it represents the thrill of discovery and the satisfaction of owning a piece of numismatic excellence. For investors, it stands as a smart opportunity in a market that continues to reward quality and scarcity. So if you ever come across one of these extraordinary coins, treat it with the respect it deserves. You are not only holding a nickel, you are holding history, rarity, and value all in one. The 1980 D Jefferson nickel in uncirculated silver condition is truly a treasure that shines in today's market, and its future looks even brighter as more collectors awaken to its beauty and significance. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel, 5 cents from 1974, struck without a mint mark, and preserved in uncirculated condition. This coin, with its stunning design and remarkable historical significance, has become a sought-after prize for collectors all around the world. Today, we will take you through its history, its unique features, its rarity, and why it holds such incredible demand in today's collector's market. By the end of this video, you will understand why this coin shines not only as a piece of American history but also as a potential high-value asset in the numismatic market. Let's begin with the history and background of this beautiful coin. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Its obverse features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. On the reverse, we find the image of Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, which has given this coin its nickname, the Monticello nickel. The design was created by Felix Schlag, a talented sculptor whose work was chosen through a national competition. Over the decades, the Jefferson nickel has become one of the most iconic pieces of circulating U.S. coinage. By 1974, it had already been in circulation for more than 3 decades, yet coins from that specific year without a mint mark, especially those preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, stand out in a very special way. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1974 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. At first glance, this coin showcases the classic design of Jefferson's portrait on the front and Monticello on the back. But for collectors, the absence of a mint mark makes it distinctive. Normally, a D4 Denver or an S4 San Francisco would appear, but when there is no mint mark, it indicates that the coin was struck in Philadelphia. Coins from Philadelphia have always carried a special attraction among numismatists, especially in earlier decades, because of the unique production techniques and historical context surrounding them. An uncirculated 1974 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark exhibits sharp, crisp details, a smooth luster, and in some rare cases even a silver-like shine that adds to its rarity and beauty. These qualities make the coin highly desirable in today's marketplace. When we speak about rarity and condition, we are talking about the very essence of what drives collector demand. A circulated 1974 nickel might be common, but when you find one in uncirculated condition, untouched by years of handling, that's when the true rarity begins to show. Collectors worldwide value uncirculated coins because they carry the original brilliance from the minting process. Every detail of Jefferson's hair, every column of Monticello, and every word inscribed on the coin appears sharp and full of life. The 1974 no mint mark nickel, when preserved in this state, is not just another 5-cent piece, it transforms into a rare collector's item. The fact that this coin has survived in such condition for over half a century adds to its mystique and ensures it holds a place of honor in serious collections. In terms of current market value, this coin is commanding impressive figures in today's auctions and private sales. While a standard nickel might only be worth face value, an uncirculated 1974 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark has proven itself capable of reaching high values in dollars. Depending on the grading and overall preservation, collectors are willing to pay anywhere from $500,000, and in special cases with exceptional luster and eye appeal, the value can climb even higher. Today's action market recognizes the potential of these coins, and because demand is strong, values remain solid and continue to rise. Collectors and investors alike see the 1974 Monticello nickel without a mint mark as not just a coin, but a true opportunity in the numismatic world. For collectors who are seeking to add this coin to their collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins in the best condition possible. Uncirculated examples are the most rewarding and continue to appreciate in value. Pay close attention to the shine, the sharpness of details, and any sign of wear. Second, consider working with trusted dealers, auction houses, or certified grading services to ensure authenticity and accurate grading. Third, remember that coins like the 1974 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark are not only valuable financially, but they also carry historical significance. When you add one of these to your collection, you're not just owning metal, you are holding a preserved piece of American heritage that connects the present to the past in a tangible and powerful way. As we come to our conclusion, let us reflect on what makes the 1974 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in uncirculated condition such an extraordinary coin. It combines history, artistry, rarity, and financial potential all in one. From its origins in the vision of Felix Schlag to its continued demand in today's market, this coin has proven itself to be a treasure worth cherishing. Collectors everywhere are actively seeking it, and its reputation as a rare silver-like beauty ensures that it remains in the spotlight of the numismatic community. In the world of coin collecting, few pieces manage to capture so much attention, and this coin does it effortlessly. Next up, the 1962 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark. This coin, especially in excellent condition, is a true gem that has captured the attention of collectors and investors around the world. Not only is it a striking representation of U.S. history and artistry, but it also stands as a powerful example of how rare coins continue to rise in demand and value in today's modern market. Whether you are a dedicated coin collector, an investor looking to diversify, or someone with a passion for history, this video will provide everything you need to know about this remarkable coin. To begin, let us explore the history and background that gives the 1962 D Jefferson nickel its legendary status. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features the enduring portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse, and his historic Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1962, America was in the midst of major historical and cultural changes, and the Denver Mint contributed significantly to the nation's coinage by striking the Jefferson nickels with the D mint mark. The 1962 D issue is not just another nickel, it reflects the heritage of America during a time of great innovation and growth. It stands as a timeless reminder of Jefferson's legacy and the nation's dedication to artistry and precision in coinage. What makes the 1962 D Jefferson nickel so unique are its defining features. On the obverse, we see a bold and detailed profile of Thomas Jefferson facing left, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1962 proudly displayed. On the reverse, Monticello stands majestically at the center, symbolizing not only Jefferson's personal residence but also his vision of American independence and intellectual progress. The words "E pluribus unum," United States of America, and 5 cents frame this design in perfect balance. Collectors treasure this coin for its striking details, especially when preserved in excellent condition, where every letter, every line of Monticello, and Jefferson's portrait remain crisp and sharp. The 1962 D Jefferson nickel becomes even more special when it shows a strong strike, full steps on Monticello, and a brilliant finish that elevates its beauty to the highest level of collectible art. The rarity of the 1962 D Jefferson nickel lies not only in its age but also in its condition. While millions of these coins were minted in Denver, only a very small fraction survive today in excellent, uncirculated condition with full original luster. Most coins entered circulation and suffered from wear and tear, losing their sharpness and brilliance. But those that have been preserved with care now stand as treasures in the numismatic world. Collectors recognize that such coins are increasingly difficult to find, and demand has soared for examples that display near-perfect preservation. It is this rarity and pristine quality that elevates the coin far beyond its original face value, transforming it into a valuable asset. The fact that this nickel is also considered part of America's classic coinage era adds even more weight to its desirability among collectors and investors alike. When we look at the current market value of the 1962 D Jefferson nickel, especially in excellent condition, the picture is extremely exciting. Today, these coins have become highly demanded in auctions, private sales, and coin shows across the United States and beyond. Collectors are willing to pay strong premiums for well-preserved examples, particularly those that exhibit full steps on Monticello. In the action-driven marketplace of 2025, the value of this coin in pristine condition can command impressive sums, often ranging from $800,000 depending on grading and certification. What makes this coin especially attractive is that its value continues to rise as more collectors enter the market and as high-quality examples become harder to obtain. It is seen not only as a collector's prize but also as a smart investment that grows stronger with each passing year. For collectors, there are a few important tips to keep in mind when pursuing the 1962 D Jefferson nickel. First and foremost, focus on condition. Coins in excellent or uncirculated state, particularly with full details on Monticello, are the most desirable and command the highest values. Always seek out certified coins from reputable grading services, as this provides both authenticity and peace of mind regarding the coin's quality. Additionally, storing the coin properly is essential to preserving its luster and value, which means keeping it away from moisture, dirt, and improper handling. Building a collection around high-grade Jefferson nickels can be an exciting journey, and the 1962D stands as one of the cornerstones of such a collection. For both new and seasoned collectors, it represents not only beauty but also opportunity in today's thriving coin market. As we move toward the conclusion, it is clear that the 1962D Monticello Jefferson nickel is more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a shining symbol of history, artistry, and enduring value. From its historical origins to its stunning design, from its rarity and excellent condition to its high market value today, this coin represents everything that makes numismatics such a rewarding pursuit. The demand for this coin has never been stronger, and it continues to capture the attention of collectors and investors across the globe. For anyone looking to add a coin of exceptional beauty and rising value to their collection, the 1962D Jefferson nickel is truly a must-have. Thank you so much for watching this in-depth journey into the world of rare coins and the story of the 1962D Monticello Jefferson nickel. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more exciting content about rare and valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with others who share the same passion. Stay tuned for more incredible discoveries in the world of coin collecting, where history meets artistry and value. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your treasure hunt always bring you closer to coins of lasting beauty and worth.